Hey guys, welcome to Ending Call 007 Productions, and today I shall be doing something a bit different for you guys. So what I have here is a Samsung Galaxy S2 from AT&T, and I shall be doing an unboxing for it, and then I shall be also doing a review for this phone. So before I get started, we'll start off with the unboxing, but before that, what I have here is a case for the Samsung Galaxy S2, plastic case for the Samsung Galaxy X2. It's from Cellular One. I picked it up for about I think $15. So that's a plastic case, and I also have a flip case for the Samsung Galaxy S2. It has a cutout for the camera there, and also the microphone. So it pops open from the top like that, and that is the flip case. So getting that away, we'll move on to the unboxing. Now this phone is from AT&T, but it has been unlocked, so you can use it anywhere in the world. Let me move the box on its back so we can read a bit about it. So basically, first thing it says is 4G, which means it supports HSPA plus connectivity. It supports all the way up to 21 Mbps 4G. HSPA plus is also known as 4G, so if you guys are confused with that, it is the same thing. It also runs off a 1.2 gigahertz dual core CPU, so it is a dual core phone like standard Galaxy S2. It is Wi-Fi capable, which is pretty obvious with such a high-end device. It runs Android Gingerbread 2.3.4 out of the box, and it also has a dual cam, an 8 megapixel cam at the back, and 2 megapixel cam for video calls. It has the best camera for video calls out there in the Android market as of now. So that's something to look out for. And let's move the box back on the front, and there is the box. It has a Samsung logo and the AT&T logo there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll pop the box open like that, and then there's a device, Samsung Galaxy S2, which is wrapped up in the usual packaging. Okay, the device is here, but before that, let's see what else comes with the box. What I have here is the standard Samsung Galaxy S2 quick start guide, etc. Quick start guide, documentation, warranty, and safety manual, blah blah blah, usual stuff. Here is the power adapter for the Galaxy S2. It comes the 2-pin type. I don't know what this pin is called, but anyway, it plugs in the USB and goes into the wall. So this is the power adapter, and this is the USB to micro USB. USB here and micro USB on the other end, so this plugs in into your computer as well as onto your power adapter. So that's that, and it also comes with the battery, of course, the 1650 milliampere hour battery. So the battery is quite large for the phone, and it is a pretty efficient phone, and probably has one of the best battery lives out there in the market. So that's what comes in the box. One thing that does not come in the box is probably a case, which should come with such a high-end device. I've seen some other phones that include a case or a small pouch of some sort, and I think they should include it with the packaging, because it is not a cheap device. It is a pretty expensive device. So that's another thing that's not included is a headphone or earphone. I think it is a must to include headphones or earphones with all expensive or high-end devices, not only just high-end devices. I think all mobile phones should be having a headphone or a headset along. So that's a bummer for some of you guys who are looking to listen to music and looking out for headphones from the box. It's not included with the AT&T. It probably may be with the standard 9100, but it's not there with the AT&T version. So putting that aside, let's power on the device. First, I'll remove the battery from in the case. Okay, put that aside, and let's remove the phone. Okay, so here's the phone. Texting and driving. It can wait. Yeah, we know that. And it is a slim device. I think it's the slimmest right there. I think the only device that's slimmer out there right now is Motorola Razr, which is I think 7 point something millimeters, but this right here is about 8.9 millimeters, so it's pretty thin. Let's go over some of the specifications. It is a Super AMOLED 4.3 inch Super AMOLED screen, so it is the most power efficient screen, and its screen quality pretty good. And it's not a small screen even to type or web browse on. It's a 4.3 inch screen, so there's no complaining about this screen. Best out there on the market, most power efficient, most crisp, black's clear, everything's good about this. The pixel density for this phone is about, I think, 217 pixels per inch, so it's not the crispest out there, but it's pretty, with this combined with the Super AMOLED screen, it looks absolutely great. And it runs off Samsung's TouchWiz 4.0, and it is protected by Gorilla Glass, so you're not going to scratch it or anything. It is also impact resistant. So that the storage with this phone is about 16 GB, but the operating system and the ROM uses about I think 5 GB, and 11 GB is user available. The RAM on this device is about a gig of RAM, which is probably an overkill, but it's included anyway. So it's a use a gig of RAM, and the processor on this device is Samsung's own Exynos chipset. It runs, I think, about 1.2 gigahertz, and it is dual core, so dual core power out there with this device. And this device has probably the best chipsets out there. It's the Exynos chipset is probably better than the Snapdragon or the OMAP chipsets on other devices. I found it to be the snappiest and the best, or that's probably just me, but anyway. It has 8 megapixel autofocus camera at the back. This is fully HD capable and can record in 1080p. It has features like geotagging, touch to focus, face detection, smile detection, and image stabilization. And the front here is 2 megapixel camera for video calling, probably the best camera out there for video call, better than the iPhone. So if you're looking forward to video calling and taking photos of yourself, it has a pretty good cam. What else? It has a 1650 milliampere battery, which runs pretty much a full day out of heavy usage, with probably on Twitter, on Facebook, web browsing, everything included. It runs probably a day full, no problems. And some of the sensors on this device are the accelerometer, the proximity sensor, the compass, and the gyro sensor. It does have full Adobe Flash, so you can watch all Flash content on this phone, and it probably gives you one of the best browsing experiences out there. It also includes usual Samsung apps and AT&T apps and document editor and stuff like that. So that's also included with this. So it's you can use it as a business phone to some extent, and removing the sticker there, you can see. One of the bummers of this phone is it does not include a radio. Standard Galaxy S2 does, but this phone just doesn't include a radio. and also we're missing out on the one physical key out there, which is included with the original Samsung Galaxy S2 and not in this device. So those are the only two main drawbacks of this device, I would say. No other drawbacks. And some people say they find this phone a bit cheap, but as I've used this phone before, but to no extent have I found it cheap. It's just a high-end device and feels good. It's fast. It gives you a good overall experience. So I really recommend this device for all of you guys. Stay tuned for the review.